All right, so I'm gonna do a brief commentary on RIP, that's Law, versus Ryan Hart's Kazuya, that was played at, this first to 10 grudge match was played at Germany, in Germany. That tournament is in Germany, by the way. This was built upon that Tekken World Tour event where they were trash talking each other. I thought the whole thing was kind of petty, to be honest. I was kind of rooting for RIP because I thought Ryan Hart, inspiration he is. I mean, best Kazuya player in Europe, hands down. It's been that way since what? Tekken Tag 1. He's just an amazing player. But he came off as a little bit of a jerk off, I thought, during that exchange. But I mean, it's not like RIP was... I thought the whole thing was a scripted joke, but turned out it wasn't. And I was like, Jesus. But, so I was a little bit rooting for RIP, but if you've seen RIP play, you know he has a very crazy playstyle, and I mean, he plays Law, you know, it's a lot of Law players play that way, but he keeps it rather unsafe, a lot of slides, a lot of flips. He's very known for throwing crazy flips that are launch punishable, while standing 2, down 2, 3. Ryan Hart, on the other hand, is known for his strong fundamentals, and he plays Kazuya, you know, so they fit their characters very well. But going into this first to 10, RIP had to take a solid lead at the start. He just had to, because he has the crazy play style, try and surprise Ryan, get a few matches, get into his head, because this matchup favors Kazuya. Kazuya is not a tournament character, but is he a deathmatch character? Absolutely. Best fucking defense and punish in the game. And when you play a first to 10, eventually your tricks and gimmicks and flowcharts are gonna become transparent. And if he gets your timing down, Ryan with his great fundamentals, it's gonna be very hard. So RIP needed a good start here. Preferably, you know, go up 3 matches on Ryan before Ryan starts downloading him. But so let's see what happened. So here we have Ryan versus RIP, Europe versus the US. This was very hype. I'm not gonna spoil how it went, of course, but yes, we're gonna try and do some commentary here. So I have seen this, but I saw it live, and I remember the result, but overall I've forgotten most of it, to be honest. So yes, we have great movement by both players, break there by Ryan. Ryan, as you will see, is just one hell of a beast with Kazuya and Mishima's overall. And that I remembered actually that RIP threw that, just blurted it out in the first round, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, that's I don't know, he's a crazy Law player, but a player of Ryan's caliber, and especially Kazuya, can twin piston that shit with ease. It was just such a huge risk to take that I just can't understand he did that. And that's a big whiff down back 3, and that obviously gets punished very easily, so that's 2 rounds already to Ryan. Nice slide. Down, punishes down for 2 properly. Big low parry to the wall. Not quite, but pressure. Does a while standing 2 on a move that's minus 11. That should have been punished with while standing 4 into DSS pressure. Nice throw. Wake up, no, down, it's down for 2, down back 4, pressure, down for 3, dead. Interesting here is that at the start of one of those rounds, RIP sidestep to the right, which is the opposite direction of where you should step on Mishima, especially Kazuya. And from what I remember, this is something we're gonna see him do all of the matches. A super fundamental rookie mistake. He steps Mishima's to the right, or he doesn't step at all. if you don't sidestep Kazuya to the left, the character is overpowered, pretty much. You have to make him start throwing homing moves. You have to step the forward 3 hell sweep mix up.
Is Rip going to be able to bring it back? I'm hoping for a very close set here, Mikey.
Okay, so one match to Ryan. 6 sidestep into electric on that hop kick. So not quite the wall, big electric. Nice interrupt. Make it count. He's so good with that combo. I rarely see him miss it, and it's difficult. Nice punish on down for 2. No punish. Rage Hart. Nice bait by Ryan. I thought he attacked, but he just held forward a little bit. Nice slide. Nice slide. Counter hit. And you're at the wall. Very bad position. No throw break. What's for breakfast? Blocks for down back 2. Wall pressure for Rip. Can he make anything happen here? Nice punish. Oh, throw break. Throw break into blocked slide into punish. Ryan has got defense. You gotta give him that. You gotta give him that. And his reactions. He's 40 years old now, I think, Ryan. Nice hell sweep. Oh, while standing free. Such an underrated move. And forward 2, and that's a very, very comfortable Ryan Hart. That was free.
What does he have to do here, Mikey? What does he have to do?
Well, I mean, I'm 33. I'm gonna be 34 in October. So not quite, but not too far away in age. And Rip, we're meditating. Chang-cha! What can I do differently? Yes, Rebellion. And in my opinion, he's pressuring Ryan too little. He's giving him too much space. He should be in his face. He should be in his face. That was not on purpose. Although I am a rap god.
And just like you said, playing a lot more compact there, just normal pokes.
And now you see he's changed it up. Now he's more in his face, throwing pokes. Back 4. But Ryan already 2 matches. And as I said at the start, it was crucial for Rip to go up in matches. Because Law is the character here that gets weaker over time. Kazuya grows stronger in a deathmatch. Because he's pure fundamentals. Whereas Law, while he has good punish and some defensive utility, he's nowhere near Kazuya when it comes to this. So Law, in a deathmatch, gets slightly weaker with time compared to Kazuya. Okay. So... Oh god.
Oh man, what a break on the 3+4. Yo, good stuff on the duck throw. Could have been a little bit more, but something's always better than
what I mean by fundamentals is movement, punishment, and poking, pretty much.
Is this gonna be dead?
It's the backbone of any great Tekken player.
Ryan is in a position where he now needs to make the adaptation.
Villain, what's up?
Always going to be 1 or 2 games adjustment. He's got to punish that with while standing forward. He's not doing it.
For sure.
But okay, Rip up 2 rounds here.
Nice. That slide is causing a lot of issues for Ryan Hart.
Yeah. And, you know, as a Kazuya player, you kind of don't want to, you know, just take the slide sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not as much damage as the mid, but they're starting to add up.
They are adding up indeed. He's done a lot of those slides. One more, he's gonna do it here.
Oh, nice poking. Nice block. Nice block on the hell sweep. So this is interesting. No round brown, Ryan on Rip. goes up 2 matches without losing a round, and then Rip suddenly no round browns Ryan. So here he completely changed his approach. He didn't respect Ryan, went up to his face and started hitting him in the face, which is what you should be doing.
Once again, though, there's the Matcherino guy, so if the link will be put into the chat, please.
Now Ryan is probably wisening up to this, like, okay, he's gonna get into my face and throw pokes. He's gonna try and really pressure me.
Is that the rule here?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Interesting.
Yes, you see Law there, Rip, trying to get in. Ryan wants to go to his comfortable space, which is a couple of meters away.
Reinhardt's trying to change up his timing a little bit here now.
Nice forward free. Great electric. Nice forward free.
Here we go.
Yeah, all of the 50-50s here are just connecting.
No whip punish down, the down forward too.
Wow.
What a low parry.
Definitely got to get some low parries in there just to make Rip doubt himself with using those lows. Of course, low parries giving a full combo in Tekken 7, didn't used to in older Tekkens.
Man, the low parries. It's like suddenly Rip's only doing lows and Ryan is already ahead of him. Like, okay, no mix up. Twin piston to interrupt. Very bad position for Rip. Blocks the house sweep. Perfect. Rage Art. There we go. Go for the mental damage. Oh! Just hearing that voice lowers everyone's IQ.
Yeah, and you know, Kazuya is kind of like that, right? He is a
That's
very,
safe.
like, sort of hard reads kind of character, right? Yeah.
Yeah, look at this, the hell sweep vortex.
Nice. Hell sweep vortex.
Oh, the counter hit on the while standing 4. It could have been a 3+4, but he goes for a DSS2 instead.
Oh, that's a huge
But
mistake there. I think maybe
it honestly, Rip,
kind of a big read, but here
with
we
his
go.
failure to sidestep, allows Ryan to play pretty much green rank Kazuya. Electrics, forward 3 and hell sweep.
Just helping in this matchup for Ryan, or you know,
He's not forced to use any homing moves.
We're just playing normal Tekken, basic Tekken, just space.
We're playing a 2D game.
He's just looking for a
And Kazuya is OP if you play like this.
for sure, for sure.
Perfect electric.
The perfect electric. And finishes
Huge props to Ryan for doing that.
jumping out of his chair.
Very difficult.
Nodding to himself, but that's what you like to see. Still has the execution.
Yes, sir. Hasn't missed a day in the gym, in the Kazuya gym.
God save the queen. There we go.
Yeah, you cannot play versus Kazuya like this. You know, just check out any...
Love to see it. You love to see it.
God. Rip is a top level player. Like
Yes, for sure.
he's better than me, but here I just don't see what he's doing. It's such a rookie mistake.
I mean, Law does get a lot of.
You cannot play like this. You have to, if you go versus Kazuya, the mix-up should be, is it a homing move or is it a 50-50?
Hell yeah.
You know, it shouldn't be, is it a mid or a low? You can't play that game versus Kazuya. He will win in the end. It's just too strong. Too strong.
Yeah, there are some pretty.
But if you really pay attention to Rip's movement, you'll see he doesn't step. Doesn't step towards the left. And many times you will even see him step towards the right. Like he's facing Jin. Jin will step to the right. But
Oh my god.
so that's such... I cannot understand how this is possible because Rip is such a veteran player. But it's such a basic mistake.
The whip highs. The whip electric there. He could have pulled the while standing 2. He's just scared right now. Hesitating. All the breaks. He's ready.
He's really trying to get that throw in. Nice power crush.
Meaty electric.
I mean, look at this.
Checking him
He doesn't have to do homing moves.
up well.
Okay, messes up the DSS. Look at this pressure. Ryan just blocking.
Nice block, nice block.
He had an extra
Didn't get the clean hit on the ender there, but yeah, still good damage. Nice.
nice stuff. The wall control there was immaculate.
Yeah, and it was the movement which really kept him there as well. Using his side steps, his back dashing to keep Ryan at the wall.
I mean, again, you have to sidestep.
Ryan lands the throw, nice block on the
It's like I shouldn't get annoyed, but I get a bit annoyed watching this.
Slide to Reinhardt,
Step.
answering here. Doria.
Rip trying to play him a little more compact now.
Yeah, using a lot of mids, down forward one.
Yeah, less down back threes. But
Every single move Ryan has done, all of that is steppable to the left.
Ryan Hart.
All of that round.
Round away from going up 4-1 here.
But
Can Rip bring it
Rip is either just staying still or doing half-hearted attempts at backdashing.
4-0, and then Rip would start getting angry. But I don't know, man.
Right, okay.
I've already guessed it wrong. I don't know what's gonna happen anymore. What?
Oh, wow. Hey, hey. Nice break, instant.
Oh no.
Hell sweep.
And
And
there's,
another 7 golden letters. Was
So
that perfect in that match?
Yeah.
Rip, as panic tools, did the huge flip
It's too much.
that
Too much gold.
Reduce the goal.
didn't amount to much. I guess he was hoping to catch Ryan running in. And then he did as a panic move while standing 1-2. Ryan being a very knowledgeable player. He's seen that before. Muscle memory. He blocks the while standing 1 and then ducks the follow-up twin pistons.
Well trained in this match.
And it's unfortunate that there's
Rip is using his characteristic, very risky party mode playstyle.
Oh yeah, there's
But he respects Ryan too much. He stays away. That's what Kazuya likes. You play a couple of yards away from each other. And Rip doesn't pressure a lot. He did the third match, he pressured and he won a match. But yeah, Ryan just figured him out. But the biggest problem here is the lack of sidestep.
banana peel.
You can't play this matchup like this.
pressure from Rip, going for frame advantage mids.
Again, yeah, he wave dashes in and he doesn't step.
Finally, Rip not ducking.
Nice conversion.
Big damage, counter it down back 3, free hit. Shit, wall pressure's so good. Rip
It
with
is.
the wall has been saving him so
Oh
much.
my god, that was a twitchy fucking low parry.
Still got quite a bit to work with, but now in devil form, has some new tools in his form.
Yep, access to new moves.
Oh,
Nice.
trade.
And Rip trademark pressure,
Yeah.
that he does
Looks like
super
Rip
well.
Takes the first round here in this 6th match.
There we go, just check.
Backflips away.
Wanna give him anything too big. Nice punch on the
Nice punish on the Wind God Fist. It's -10, so it's perfectly jab
Playing a lot more
punishable.
compact now.
As you saw.
Using his shots, picking his shots here.
Yes.
Not committing to
But
anything.
here, giving Ryan space. What?
Yeah, the crazy has definitely been toned down. but
Go
it's what I
in.
like to see.
Junkyard?
Solid, man.
Lucky it wasn't low parried. While standing 1-2, lucky it connected. So punishable.
Get himself out.
Okay, Ryan trying to sidestep to keep that wall pressure, but Rip manages to get
Rip is stepping the wrong direction.
They haven't hit a button in like 15 seconds.
Okay, Ryan trying to...
I mean, it's just incredible seeing this.
Get himself out.
Such a veteran player playing against Kazuya.
Okay, Ryan
And
trying
this is Kazuya's good side.
sidestep to keep that wall pressure, but Rip manages to get out. But there is another...
That's basically saying hit me, hit me, hit me.
Seconds. This is madness.
It is.
Oh. Time though, time's a factor.
Time is definitely a factor.
But you don't do that. Even if you want to get away from the wall, you don't step towards the right like that. When Kazuya's just standing there. He could be throwing a fucking rage drive at any time.
Feet in his face. Where's the low? Here it is.
Plus frames. And again, hammer fist.
Nice, perfect punish. I thought of that.
Oh, yes, okay, I'm okay.
King J, what's up, dude?
Hey. Keep his back on this wall though. Don't let him breathe. Oh, no, this man. Yeah. Keep him there. Another one. Who cares? Who cares?
It's okay, you got the block. Here we go.
Nothing.
Ryan Hart back in it.
Woo! Hey! There you go. Rip's finding his rhythm.
1-1.
Damn, nice. And that's when the crazy pays off.
Yes, yeah.
Rip is not out of it at all. I mean, it's good to see that 2 matches there that were on wallless stages. So those went to Ryan. The walls definitely make a difference. Here we go, we're in Souk. Yalla Habibi and Tahiyati. Let's go. Ya salam.
Alright, here we go. Rip versus Ryan. Woo! My God.
Ryan is
10 seconds,
Rip is
nothing
playing
happened.
Street Fighter.
Nice whip punch with the
Salam.
Look at this. He's moving forward or backwards.
Rip versus Ryan. Woo! My God, 10 seconds, nothing happened. Nice whip punch with the long wavy.
Okay, okay. Nice, catches him ducking.
Yeah, I like Ryan's adjustment now. A lot of while standing threes instead. All the mids, all the mids.
Nice, guaranteed down 3. Here we go, Ryan now stealing it back. What a momentum-based match this is.
What? Harada, please.
Oh,
Ryan
shit.
already?
He had 10 years to put it down. Oh,
Oh, man. The momentum's so crazy in this set.
power crush, throw broken.
Nice throw break.
Rip in rage, though.
Get him off.
Oh, that should have been a
Counter hit, dragon tail.
big damage. Rip not burning the rage. Oh, rage drive, the best in the game.
I love MYK sometimes. Most of the time I feel he just screams a little bit too much. It doesn't feel very organic or natural, but sometimes it really makes me laugh.
Brain trap with the jab, 1-to-1-1. Very compact play from both players right now.
Yeah, yeah, just backdashing, dashing each other, waiting for something.
Another 10 seconds of nothing.
Slide-do. Slide-do.
Slide, slide.
Do it again.
Oh, yeah, wave into while standing forward to check.
But this just hurts to
So
watch.
much work in this
Lo
match.
Okay,
Rip
down
is
by
now doesn't ever attempt to step.
One apiece right now.
He doesn't seem to know the #1 rule versus Mishima's. And Kazuya especially.
Nice.
You must force him to use homing moves by sidewalking
Was
left.
busy.
Yep, threw him right. Oh, my God. Rip.
Rip, Papa Blue.
Pabu. Let's go. This is exactly what Rip. This is such an important round. Rip needs this.
You've probably seen
Man, the statue.
Boa Love. That's a Kazuya player from Korea who took down Arslan Ash. If you've ever seen him play Kazuya, it's the proper way it looks when someone's playing Kazuya versus strong opponents. It's like he knocks you down with a 1-1-2 or a house sweep, and then he starts the vortex, and he uses as the mid mix-up in the crouch dash mix-up while standing 2. He crouch dashes into a while standing 2 cancel, because what most people do to get out of the vortex is to sidewalk left, because that evades both forward 3, hell sweep, down back 4, down back 2, forward 4, literally down forward 1, you know, everything.
The slide take him.
So you gotta force Kazuya to use his homing moves, which are risky. If the while standing 2 is blocked, you get a launch.
Spacing on the magic 4,
But Ryan is never forced to do any of that in these matches. He's allowed by Rip to play the green rank Kazuya, which plays a 2D game, where he just applies. It's like people can't step, you know. It's like, let's forget about sidestepping and 3D. How do you play a Mishima in 2D? You move forward, backwards, try an electric, catch people, and then forward 3 and hell sweep is an unbeatable mix-up. I mean, if you don't sidestep that, the risk reward is entirely in Kazuya's favor. Forward 3 is a safe mid launcher that's what, neutral on block. It's really good. You don't want to play that game at all. Okay, so I'm gonna watch one more match here because the analysis is kind of done at this point, I feel. I hope I don't come off as douchey or arrogant. I respect the hell out of Rip. I wanted him to win this. He's for sure better than me. He would beat me. But I just see these like glaring errors here that burn a hole in my heart.
I get so scared, man. I get so scared.
Plus frames. No launch.
Yeah, it should have been. Oh, nice.
No low parry from Ryan. Rip clutching it.
Clutching something else. Oh my goodness, the dance right now. Oh my god. Ryan looking for the whip punish on the Magic 4 there.
Wavy, wavy.
Hey, look, no steps, no steps.
Oh my goodness, the dance right now. Oh my god. Ryan looking for the whip punish on the Magic 4 there.
Wavy, wavy, wavy.
Oh my god.
Plus frames.
Alright, Rip just taking a hit and walking away from the wall.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
And you guys say like, oh, he wants to get away from the wall, but
Hey.
I see him do this a lot in these matches. He just prefers to go towards the right, but
Walking away from the wall, nice stuff.
I say that's a mistake.
Definitely could have, definitely could have. Here comes the Hell Sweeps. The Hell Sweep Vortex. Hammer.
That's right.
Legend kick. Hammer again.
Look at the advantage. Look at this. Pressure from
That's
Rip.
right.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Punish that.
Nice punish.
Doesn't get a wall
Might
tap
get a
though.
splat. Oh, down
Very
for
nice.
one hit, and that's all a natural combo.
Yep, so Rip now up 2 rounds here.
He just has to keep playing like this, take the Hell Sweeps, just like Ryan's taking the slides. It's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Like we said, guys, we're in it for the long haul.
Vortex, the Vortex.
Yeah, Ryan has been a little bit conservative with the Hell Sweep because Rip has been blocking a lot of them. Ah, nice. Drops the combo though.
This is so rough.
Oh, man. So tense right now. Gets the launch though from Ryan.
Nice, there we go. Ryan on the board now. Not letting this slip. Still in it.
Yeah, I like how Ryan's using up forward 3 a lot during pressure. Because if you notice in the last couple games, Rip goes for Dragon Hammer. And like, if you
Low down.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
for sure. He found a lot more success when he was going.
Thanks so much, Lowdown. Thanks so much, man.
Lowdown _ gifted a tier 1 sub to Herbert Tonuel.
Oh, reduce damage.
Lowdown _ gifted a tier 1 sub to Nidala.
Big thanks for those gift subs, Lowdown. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for the support.
Lowdown _ gifted a tier 1 sub to Quokey.
That gif with poor Lars on the toilet.
Yeah. Mind games are too strong right now. Gets the wall spot, but doesn't get anything out of it. Nice stuff. No punish, but the counter hit. Hey, hey, hey.
Yo. Rip's hitting the combos.
Sidewalk.
Great sidewalk.
Good stuff. Movement on fleek right now. Goes for the mid again. Power crush. Punish. There we go. Once again, a reverse sweep. Ryan 3. People have been saying
Used to be a huge thing in this match in the past.
Musk.
Punishers on a lot of things from Rip. He's giving up a lot of free damage. Even on these flash ducks, he's not really going for much.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Guaranteed hit. Forward, forward.
Pressure.
Does it again. Slide. Nice timing. Counter hit. Not dead yet. Oh.
Oh my god, this is so terrible.
あっと俺は手に入れた得ることが近づいてきた
Looking great, main man.
So scared of Rachel.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, AKY, and thanks for resubbing. Big honor. Thank you.
Right, here we go.
So tense right now.
Yeah.
Dude, they're starting each round off at 50 seconds. It's crazy.
It's madness. They're just waiting. They're like, do
A
something.
bit late on the punish there. Oh, big whiff on while running free.
Dash.
Big electric to the face. That's gonna be wall.
Yes, he does.
Bam, 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 bam. What's for breakfast?
Yeah.
While standing free. Nice power crush.
Catches, swing.
I also got that from Choksei. While standing free into power crush next to the wall. It's very strong. Good setup.
Nice.
Nice TP. Just mowing him down right now. That whiffed. Oh. For free is blocked. So
Throw broken.
Nice break.
The hell sweep.
Ryan is on a tear.
I don't understand. Like what?
Throw broken.
Nice break.
Here he's trying to slide. He's trying to do the slide mix-up.
Throw broken.
This is slide mix-up, right? Yeah.
The hell sweep.
Ryan is on a tear. Rip's gonna have to put something together quick.
Yeah, man. Ryan Hart does seem to have a lot of these setups where he uses like the power crush, catches Rip swinging, but here we go. Rip
hasn't
dashing
caught on.
down 4-2.
The wall coming into play at a weird angle there. Rip not expecting it.
But it still has a massive life lead. Now you don't have to take any massive risks. Nothing like that.
Oh, he went for the electric punish.
just
That's
coming
minus
off the hop
14.
kick.
Nice.
Big damage. Nice. Trademark Rip stomp.
Round bubble. Game bubble.
Let's go. Nice.
Try to whip punish that. Slidey again.
Nice
Only
slide.
showing him the slow slidey.
Down back 2. Nice.
Counter,
DSS.
172. I mean, 174. Oh man, they're just checking each other right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, nice. Perfect electric.
Electric.
Good shit.
Not over yet.
So now he's done it on player 1 and player 2 in the
30
same
seconds left
set.
on the clock. So tense right now.
Really nice.
Oh my god. They're down for generic.
That's a very close match. Very close
Once
match.
again, the final round. Taking it over Rip.
He said
In the rounds that
I'm getting addicted to this. I just want to see more matches.
yeah, these mix-ups are coming into play too hard.
But honestly, just note how Rip never has... So far, I don't think he's done a single sidestep to the left. He stepped to the right, but most of the time he just doesn't step at all. It's so weird. From someone so high level.
combo as well. Ryan Hart. Okay.
Yeah, see, Ryan keeps putting himself airborne in those mix-up situations. He doesn't want to take it.
Rip would dumpster you, bro. Stop hating. Oh, I've said it a million times. He would beat me. But what I'm saying isn't inaccurate. That's how you play versus a Mishima, especially a Kazuya.
He does, he's airborne.
Definitely something that he's worked on in the matchup.
Rip would make it 1,000 times easier for himself here if he started moving towards the left. Ryan is just throwing steppable stuff all the time. He's not using homing moves even. While standing free once in a while and down for 2 once in a while, but...
Recognizes every time that Rip wants to go for a mix-up.
Hey, hey. Oh no, the side wall. Came out of nowhere.
Nice. Catching him airborne.
Yeah.
Would you beat Rip if he didn't sidestep against you? Oh, it would make it much easier for my 50-50s. But Rip is really good at pressure.
Ryan too good.
You've probably seen during these matches that when Rip gets the pressure, you know, Ryan at the wall and starts throwing his DSS and pokes, Rip does really well. I couldn't handle that as well as Ryan does. So I'm pretty certain Rip would get the upper hand on me. He's really good at this stuff. But his defense, I'm just sitting here and I just don't understand what he's doing.
Slidoo.
Rip needs to start gaining.
And far too often, he's just looking at Ryan. Like, standing back, looking, what's Ryan doing? Well, he should be going into his face. Like, in his face, pressure, pressure.
There we go. Finally got a wall-standing forecheck.
There we go, Weibu.
A 1-2-3 lockdown.
Yeah, it's definitely a move he hasn't been using much, but it is a very good move. He's been finding a lot of success with it. Punish that.
Perfect punish. Needs to get a 4 though, not a big deal. But Ryan in the red, nice.
Nice.
Punish on the
That's
side.
Really
what he
nice.
needs to do more.
Yeah. Use the ducks to your advantage. If you duck the high, kill him for it.
Yeah,
He hasn't been doing that a lot in this set.
but he did hit and he gets the round. There we go. One more round for Rip, but Reinhardt.
And he's just moving back and forth.
What?
No punish on the DSS forward 1. A lot of pushback.
No.
Nice.
Nice punish.
Yeah, the 1, 2, 3, but
You see that Ryan is doing what this guy should be doing. It's very risky stepping law, actually. Most top players will tell you you don't really step law too much because his homing moves are so strong. You know, like back 4, back 3. They're perfectly safe. Very strong homing moves. So we don't try and step law too much. But here's the complete opposite. You must step Kazuya. It's a golden rule. You must step Kazuya. Does not step Kazuya. Don't step law too often. Ryan actually steps. Ryan actually uses the fundamentals and sidesteps. Rip perfectly, gets the launch. It's quite ironic seeing this.
See, that's what I mean. He needs to pull the trigger.
There we go, you stepped left, you stepped away from the wall. There we go, nice, nice.
The trigger, here we go, he's at the wall now.
It's like he's only looking for hell sweep or something.
Oh no! There it is again, Ryan Hart has taken it again to final round here.
Looking for hell sweep too much right now.
Oh, Merman, thanks for the sub, dude. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the support.
Got a clean dunk on that Windy and he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Rip really needs to close this round out. Nice.
Nice, Magic 4.
Should be the wall.
Yeah, potential for
Wall.
big damage here.
Boom! Boom!
Slide
Slider.
Put himself in the corner though. Running.
One running
Oh,
free.
yes, here we go, Rip.
And this is Rip's match. Nice.
There we go, guys.
This is what I'm saying, like his pressure is really good once he gets going, once he gets momentum. He's really good with the 50-50 with the mids and the slide, and his DSS is super fast. Do you ever see him miss that very difficult fly kick, legend kick combo or the wall ender? His execution is really good.
Been very, very good for Ryan Hart, especially in this matchup where Law is not going to get that massive wall damage and pressure. Nice low parry.
Yeah, Rip going just for like poke. Like if something hits, I'm going for another hit right away.
Yeah.
He needs to change up his
Nice, come on, pressure him. Get.
This is giving him a lot of low parries.
Then he backs away. I mean, I understand that maybe he doesn't want to become predictable. He's afraid he's gonna get punished by. But look at the respect he's giving a character
Punish on the slidey though.
that fucking thrives on people respecting him.
Oh, he's trying for it. He doesn't want the normal combo at all.
Oh, missed it again.
Yeah, missing quite a few electrics here, Ryan Hart. Could have closed this round out a few times. But he does that, down back 4. Good stuff, Ryan Hart.
Missed it again.
Yeah, missing quite a few electrics here, Ryan Hart.
What happens here? We've seen it too many times this set.
Times.
Ryan is allowed to slowly walk up to Rip and say, "How about you take this axe kick?"
Ryan is playing at such a faster speed than Rip right
But of course, this all boils down to
Change up his timing.
no side steps, no sidewalks.
He's not doing that right now.
And you got to make Ryan doubt himself. He was really good at the start of the set. Ryan was using hell sweeps and Rip was ducking it, but now it's a different story.
Yeah, see, yeah, there you go. You want a low
Sick.
parry? He's 50 back.
Great.
Yes.
Punish.
Yes. Yes.
Nice, very good.
Smart play.
That was really good that he blocked the hell sweep. But I would just much prefer if he used sidewalk. I mean, I don't know how much I'm gonna nag about this, but yes, you guessed correctly this time. But next time you might eat the forward free, which has happened multiple times.
That was his only option to start going in and block the hell sweep there, but
MYK sounded like he's at a Lady Gaga concert. Yes! Yes! Love it. There we go. Rip on the board. Ale, ale!
oh.
Yeah, just blocks forward free.
Low crouch dash has been working out.
Now he guessed wrong.
Maybe Ryan's expecting the
Look at the life loss when you guess wrong. Look at the cost of guessing wrong in this 50-50.
has been working out.
Boom, boom.
Maybe Ryan's expecting the
And now? Ah,
Man, that's a chunk.
fuck you.
Nice. I think he tried to go for a down 2-3 there, right? Ryan Hart completely shuts it down. Solid stuff there.
Yeah, that's a safe frame trap against that.
Nope, no Duriya for you, sir. Punish.
Nice. Rip's looking like he's getting better at the punishes.
Yeah.
He tried to whiff the. He tried to kill him with the whiff grab.
Nice slide.
Slidey, slidey. It's all right though. It's all right. Every time he gets the slide blocks, it's not too much damage, but it's the Oki situation that Rip probably doesn't want to be at.
Nice whiff punish.
Hey.
Smiles coming out of Rip. I don't know, man.
Rip is still in it, man. Rip is still in it. He needs to punish here. Both on rage.
So close. Really needs this round from Rip.
No break on the normal throw. Oh my god. Rip usually so
From Rip.
no break on the normal throw.
Oh, my bad.
Blocks is not too much damage, but so close. Really needs this round. So close. Really needs this round from Rip.
No break on the
I just don't understand Rip's movement at all.
Really needs this round from Rip.
no break on the normal.
Maybe he's doing something like 300 IQ, where it's just above my level, but I...
Throw him in the volcano. Let's go, Rip. Gets a slidey, 50% life.
Perfect. That's exactly what you want to see here. Here we go. Take it to the wall, sir. Hey.
Oh, sick execution.
Okay. Back
Try to
four, back
punish
four.
the low with the wall standing 4. I like the attempt. Nice.
Good.
Nice punish.
Oh man.
Nice electric.
Bottom on the way up.
Big boy damage there as well. Good. Oki Zemi to the hell sweep comes in. What's he gonna do for the Oki? And another hell sweep. Ryan Hart in the driver's seat.
Looking comfortable right now. Too comfortable.
Yep.
Cuts him off with the down forward 2. Nice stuff from Rip.
Nice. Big boy damage guaranteed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The mids are really killing Rip right now. The mids are destroying.
Jorky, hello sir. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here.
Making all the right reads. Oh my god.
Mid or low? What's it gonna be? Mid or low? Mid or low?
No punishing the down one.
Whoa.
Oh, uncharacteristic of Ryan to miss a punish. Miss that type of punish.
Okay, good trade there.
Oh my
Big,
goodness,
well standing
he threw
too.
it out.
And Ryan's in a position where he can just do that, right? He's got such a massive lead. Just do it.
Gets a screw as well.
Keeps it simple for the combo.
Yeah, even when Rip wants to get a little cheeky, Ryan has all the answers right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, side wall. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's a good. I don't think it's gonna kill, but it was a good decision to do.
Yeah,
that.
we're playing
Side
2D
wall,
Tekken.
one more hit.
So I don't think we need to watch any more games. Yes, Ryan won that. Sorry for spoiling, but you can probably tell. And word on the street was that Rip didn't touch the game for quite a while, and Ryan trained like crazy. But yeah, I'm not surprised. It wouldn't surprise me if that's true. I think Ryan cares a great deal about his reputation. I don't think Rip is that obsessed with his. I think he didn't care too much about this. But great matches. But again, I'm just so flabbergasted by Rip's. There's one thing being rusty from not playing the game in a while. You know, you can't really move that well. Your Korean backdash is not on point. I understand that perfectly. But it's not like by not touching the game for a while that you forget that, oh, I'm playing against Amishim, I have to step left. I have to step left. That sort of knowledge doesn't go out the window by not touching the game for a while. So that's something I don't understand. It made it so much easier for Ryan to win these matches. So much easier. But great games. Both of these gentlemen would kick my ass. I'm just a little doofus here doing commentary. But hopefully you found it a little bit enlightening and entertaining. And I will see you all in the next YouTube video. Cheers. Have a nice day.